Good morning, beautiful souls. This is Naomi Fox Reyna, Lightfield Astrologer. I wanted to make a short little video for you guys today about manifesting with the moon cycle. So we have a full moon in Sagittarius that is happening tomorrow morning, really late tonight, depending on where you live. And because it is a full moon, it will illuminate the energy. And because this upcoming one is in Sagittarius, it will be about truth. So this full moon is about illuminating truth in your life. So what that means is with full moons, we release, we let go, we allow things to go up and out of us that were maybe stagnant or hidden, and the illumination, the fullness of the moon and the light that it offers is what gives us that chance to let things go. And when the moon is new, when the moon disappears for a couple of days and we don't see her, she kind of goes inward and she says, I need a minute. I want to go process some things. I'm going to go and be by myself for a while, and I don't want to interact with anybody else. That's the new moon, and that's the time to go inward and to reflect and journal and plant seeds and manifest what it is that you want as far as the initiation process of the manifesting. And the full moon is when we reap the benefits of that. Now, yes, some manifestations only take 2 weeks in between the new moon seed planting until the full moon. But some manifestations take longer. There's a gestation period. This is one of the laws of the universe. And so when we plant those seeds, sometimes it's a 6-month cycle when we're working with the energies of the universe. Like right now, we have the full moon in Sag happening, and in 6 months, we will have a new moon in Sagittarius, and then we'll have a full moon in Gemini. And so this rotation goes around in 6-month cycles, and also years and years cycles, depending on the specific moon cycle that's happening. So if you want to get the most out of the moon cycle experience, the very, very short answer is we plant seeds with the new moon, and we go inward and we reflect and we figure out what do we want, and we feel it with everything inside of us. We get very, very emotional about it. And then with the full moon, we're expressionate. We're putting ourselves out there. This is a great time if you run your own business to do launches, to announce new things, to book speaking engagements, to make videos, to put yourself out there, because the full moon is like this blossoming, and it's this expansion that happens, where the new moon is a very inward experience. And if you're a woman and your monthly menstruation cycle syncs up this way, it will be amplified or balanced. And if it doesn't sync up with the moon cycle, that's of course completely fine. There's nothing wrong with you at all. But it is most traditional for a woman to be on her menstruation part of her cycle just after the finishing of the luteal phase, when the moon is new, and it's that very inward time. The luteal phase brings us inward, and as we wrap that up and then go into our time of bleeding, that is where we really just have this, you're looking at the details of things in your life, you're reevaluating things, you're going inward and wanting just a little bit more alone time, where when we're ovulating, usually our energy is up and out and vibrant, and we feel amazing and we want to go do all the things, and that's the full moon energy. Now, a lot of women are flipped. They'll bleed with the full moon and be ovulating with the new moon. There's nothing wrong with that, but just to know that it's a balance. Like, there'll be a part of you that wants to go up and out when you're feeling inward, and a part of you that wants to go inward when it feels up and out, just depending on how that goes. And if you want to sync up your cycle with the moon, just think about it, tell your body that's what you want, and go out and visually look at the moon every single night. Go have a visual connection with the actual moon in the sky and just say, hello, hi. It can be super brief, or you can make it something more long, and allow yourself to see the phases of the moon. And it can, just that simple thing alone, that repeated energy and that intention, don't be surprised if your period is like a week late or a week early, and it just takes a few months, and then all of a sudden you're on the cycle sync that you desire to be. So with this full moon in Sag that we're having, this is a great time to do like right and burns, to release stuff, to purge things, to let stuff go, because you're making room and you're in a place of where you can have that courageousness to release and let go that just isn't there as much during a new moon phase. And yes, it is a good time to figure out what you want and creating, because that's a daily practice, but this is more of a time of opening up and just letting go, and then seeing over the next couple of weeks what comes in once you've made that space, because every single month we have things to purge. I am a huge fan of, like, when you bring new stuff into your home, you take old stuff out, take it to donation, post it on a local moms group or something for donation and just give it away. Throw it out in the trash if it's garbage and nobody else can use it. Like, I love not having excessive stuff in my house, and it's a cycle, and it's supposed to be that way. You're supposed to always be getting rid of stuff and always taking stuff in. It's an exhale and an inhale, and you can't have one without the other. And that's what this moon cycle, the cycles of the universe, are so gorgeous, and they teach us so much the more that we dive into them. And so just having that moment of reflection and thinking, okay, I know what I need to get rid of. You might know, it might be top of mind for you right now, or you might be like, I don't know what I need to get rid of. That's okay. Just sit down and start journaling, or just let yourself go for a walk, or go do something physical, and like let your energy flow with the intention of, I'm releasing what's not serving me. I'm releasing what's not serving me. And you might feel emotion come up with that. You might feel movement within you come up with that, but lean into that with the full moon cycle. And then in a couple of weeks, when it is the new moon, you go deep and you go inward and you say, what do I want? What would bring me so much joy? What would be like something glorious that would feel amazing and give me that joie de vivre, that joy of life, that vigor, and the whole reason why you wake up in the morning. And maybe you have very little of that in your life right now. And so the new moon is a great time to create that and to invest in that. And then when the full moon happens, look around and say, where is my joie de vivre? Where is that like joy to claim the joy of my day, and dance in that. And as you move in these rhythms, you don't have to have it all figured out right now, but as you lean into this intention, it is absolutely incredible what will come to you. I hope this was helpful for you this morning. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.